We'll be ready to start the game shortly. This game is brought to you from the Hawker Softball Complex. And the visitors in today's game will be South Australia, and ACT will be the home team. As we go along, we will bring you up to date on the scores on the other diamond, where New South Wales will be facing WA. And we're having our conference at home plate at this moment. As ACT take the field, we'll introduce the umpires calling the balls and strikes. Today will be Chris Trengo, and first base, Trevor Murphy, and at third base will be Stuart Tyler. ACT, as they take the field, Josh White will be playing first base, Matt Harrow at second base, Andrew Kirkpatrick is the designated player. Nick Norton will be doing the catching. Jamie Sheehan, center field. Left field will be Jeremy Bradley. Right field, Matt Wickham. Shortstop, Justin Lukowski. And at third base, Kyle Johnson. And doing the pitching today will be Adam Falkart. South Australia, they will bat first, and leading off will be number 12, their shortstop, Tom Noble. And on deck will be number 18, the center fielder, Troy Granger. We're about ready to start the game, and this has probably been one of the closest men's competition in years. There's a great effort to get that second and fourth spot. And tonight's game should go a long way to deciding that. Leading off, number 12, Tom Noble. The count is now even at 1-1. Catches the corner for strike two. Fouls it off, and the count remains 2-2. Falkart gets the first strikeout of the game with out number 1. Now batting will be the center fielder, number 18, Troy Granger. And on deck will be Cooper Goodman. Takes the first pitch, ball inside. Gets the ball on the outside corner, 1-1. Oh, change up just missed. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two and twos. Count goes to full and Troy Granger gets the first hit of the game, a single up the middle. And batting now will be their catcher, number 14, Cooper Goodman. And on deck will be Clayton McKenzie. Attempted sacrifice goes foul. One ball, 2 strikes. Two. And Goodman goes down on strikes for out number 2. Now batting, number 66, the left fielder, Clayton McKenzie. On deck will be Jarrett Farrell. And Falkart strikes out the side for the 3 outs. For South Australia, they picked up no runs. They had 1 hit. They left 1 runner on base, and there were no ACT errors. Scores from previous games today. Queensland defeated South Australia 8-5. They played the doubleheader and defeated Victoria 11-5. Victoria, in a real thriller, turned around and defeated WA 11-9. And now playing is New South Wales and WA. We'll keep you up to date on the score. Pitching for South Australia will be number 65, Laurie Peters. And doing the catching today, number 15, Josh Goodman. Leading off for the ACT will be their first baseman, number 2, Josh White. And on deck will be Matt Harrow. Two balls, one strike on Josh White. White gets hit by a pitch and goes to first base. On deck, or batting now, will be Matt Harrow, number 34, playing second base. And Andrew Kirkpatrick on deck. Evens the count, 1-1. Matt Harrow reaches first base on a fielder's choice. There's one out. Now batting, the designated player, number 23, Andrew Kirkpatrick. And on deck is Nick Norton. Andrew Kirkpatrick is out at first base on the slow grounder. There's two out. And batting, Nick Norton, number 16, and doing the catching today. Takes the first one for a ball inside. Harrow advances to third on the pass ball. The 2 balls on the batter. Strike on the knees, and it's 2-1. Goodman comes back with a strike. It's now, or Peters comes back with a strike. It's now a full count. Norton grounds out for the third out. At the end of one complete inning of play, for the ACT, scored no runs. They had no hits. They left one runner on base. There were no errors, and the score is 0-0 at the end of the first inning. The flex player, Josh Goodman, number 15, will lead off the second inning for South Australia and will be coming in for Jared Farrell. Josh Goodman will face Adam Folkart in the top of the second with the pitcher, Laurie Peters, on deck. Josh goes down on 3 pitches for out number 1. Batting number 65, the pitcher, Laurie Peters. And on deck will be Sam Paturas. That evens the count 1-1. And the count is 2-2. Laurie fouls one off. Count remains 2-2. Now the full count. And Peters goes down swinging for out number 2. Batting number 93, the third baseman, Sam Paturas. On deck will be Sheldon Hall. There are 2 out in the top half of the second inning. If there's such thing as a good wild pitch, that's one. And Paulkart strikes out the side again for out number 3. For South Australia, no runs, no hits. There was no errors and there was no one left on base. Laurie Peters doing the pitching will face center fielder number 4, Jamie Sheehan. South Australia have made a change. Going to left field will be Matthew Kutinoff, number 99. And in the batter's box, number 4, Jamie Sheehan. Just missed on the outside corner. 3 balls. Four balls. Just missed it on the corner again. And Jamie Sheehan reaches first base on the walk. Now batting number 39, the left fielder, Jeremy Bradley. And on deck will be Matt Wickham. Sheehan moves to second base on the pass ball. Sheehan moves over to third on a pass ball. And the missed on the rise ball takes the count to a full count. And Jeremy Bradley hits a line drive to the shortstop for out number 1. And Matt Wickham drives in the first run for ACT as he hits a double into right field. Jamie Sheehan scores on the play. And now batting, number 96, the shortstop, Justin Laskowski. The count goes to 2-2. Laskowski stays alive with a foul ball over third base. Laskowski gets the second double in a row and scores Matt Wickham. That gives the ACT 2 runs in the bottom half of the second inning. And now batting, the third baseman, number 47, Kyle Johnson. Laskowski gets to third base on a fielder's choice. And Kyle Johnson reaches first base on a fielder's choice. Runners on the corners. Time's called till they discuss the play, that the first and third situation. And Lukowski scores on the 1-3 split. And Kyle Johnson steals second base. Josh White is in the batter's box, playing first base and wearing number 2. Peters puts the changeup in for a strike. Now got a 2 balls, 1 strike count. White falls one off for a 2-2 count. White fouls the rise off, and now still remains 2-2. Go to a full count. Josh White reaches on the base on balls to first, and Kyle Johnson advances to third on the wild pitch. Now batting, Matt Harrow, playing second base. Kyle Johnson steals to second base. Sorry, Josh White steals second base. Runners on second and third. There's 1 out. Count goes to 2-2. Kyle Johnson scores. Matt Harrell reaches on a fielder's choice and scored Kyle Johnson. 1 out. Batting the designated player, Andrew Kirkpatrick. Runners on the corner. Andrew Kirkpatrick takes the ball. And a nice double play by South Australia. Second baseman started. Sheldon Hall made the nice start of the play. Over to the shortstop and on to first base. And that retires the side. For the ACT, in the bottom of the second inning, they picked up 4 runs. They had 2 hits. They left 1 runner on base. For South Australia in the batter's box, number 92, playing second base, Sheldon Hall. Sheldon Hall goes down swinging for the first out of the top of the third inning. Now batting, McLean Lau, number 81, playing left field. First one's in there for a called strike. Lau goes down looking, and now batting. Number 12, the shortstop, Tom Noble. A nice drag bunt, but Folkart got there in time to get it over to White for the out at first base. That retires the side. 1-3. In the top of the third, South Australia got no runs. They had no hits. They left no one on base. And there were no ACT errors. They score after 2.5 innings of play. ACT 4 and South Australia 0. Leading off for the ACT in the bottom of the third inning will be the catcher, number 16, Nick Norton. And on deck will be the center fielder, Jamie Sheehan. Norton takes a called strike. Fouls the changeup off. Norton drives one down the line just inside third base and gets a stand-up double. Now batting, number 4, Jamie Sheehan. Sheehan hits a long sacrifice fly to center field, advancing Norton to third. Batting, the left fielder, number 39, Jeremy Bradley, takes the first pitch for a ball. Oh, Bradley, what else was that? Two balls on one strike on Bradbury. And Bradbury takes one for the team and reaches first base on the hit by the pitch. With one out, the batter, the right fielder, number 55, Matt Wickham. Wickham fouls one off, and the runners remain on the corners. Bradbury on first, Norton on third. And Bradbury gets back on the halfway steal. Norton remains on third. A full count on the batter, Wickham. Wickham fouls another one off. The count remains full. The count remains full. Wickham still in the box. And another foul ball. Wickham walks as the ball misses on the outside corner. Bradbury advances to second base. And now batting, number 96 will be Justin Laskowski. Bases loaded. And Justin Laskowski in the batting box. Laskowski gets his second hit of the game and drives in 2 more runs. Wickham goes to third. Bradbury scores. And Norton scores. Batting, number 47, the third baseman, Kyle Johnson. There's one out. Kyle Johnson gets a towering double. And he scores. Matt Wickham on the play. And Laskowski will move over to second base. Johnson got a single. Batting is Josh White, and watches one go by on a wild pitch. And Laskowski will move over to third base. Johnson to second. White reaches third base, first base on a base on balls. Now batting is second baseman number 34, Matt Harrow. Two strikes on the batter. Harrow strikes out for the second out. And coming into bat for Andrew Kirkpatrick will be Jay Sulu. Jay Sulu will now come in to pitch for Adam Colcart and bat for Andrew Kirkpatrick. So the flex player is out of the game at this point in time. Sulu takes the first one for a strike. Laskowski scores. White moves to second base. Johnson moves to third base. Sulu strike swinging for count 2-2. There are 2 out. Sulu goes down on strikes for out number 3. For the ACT, they picked up 4 runs. They had 3 hits, and they left 2 runners on base. They score after 3 complete innings of play. ACT 8, South Australia 0. The score on diamond number 2 is New South Wales 6, WA 0. WA is currently hanging on to 3rd spot, and New South Wales is in 4th spot, and they are tied with Victoria for 4th spot. We're just now taking a break for the heat. It is something like 34 degrees here right now. So we're now signing off for a few minutes as we take this 5-minute heat break. Falkart, in his 3 innings of work, allowed 1 hit and struck out 8. We're getting ready for action in the top of the fourth inning. We're back from our heat break. And batting will be number 18, their center fielder, Troy Granger. And doing the catching, or on deck, will be Cooper Goodman. Now pitching for ACT, Jay Sulu. Sulu puts the first pitch in for a strike. Troy Granger grounds out to the pitcher for out number 1. Now batting, number 14, the catcher, Cooper Goodman. And on deck will be Matthew Kurtenoff. And we now have a 1-1 count on Goodman. Oh, Sulu just missed on the changeup. 2 balls and a strike. Two count. And Goodman goes down on the check swing. Out number 2. Now batting. Playing right field, number 99, Matthew Kurtenoff. And Kurtenoff goes down swinging for the third out. For South Australia in the top of the fourth inning. They scored no runs, they had no hits, they left nobody on base, and there were no ACT errors.
Yeah, we said we were allowed to have snack breaks. Yeah, we do that anyway. We eat snacks anyway. Yeah, but if we get a break for it, then she's asking me, like, is this game over? I go, we can only go home, yeah. And she laughed, and then she's like, okay, so what time is it? And I said, go. You're so funny. I am funny. You are funny. Thank you. I'm so funny. Also, I really don't appreciate how no one voted for you. I'm not the most. That's because she's only most dramatic to work close friends. That's so true. What? I wouldn't go that far. I didn't know she was this dramatic last year. I had no clue. A lot of people didn't know a lot about Devin Martin. That's true. I get from you. Oh, I mean, we knew she was like her Snapchats are top of the game. I'm getting you're a master at grammar. It doesn't work that way. I should. I sound like such a That's disgusting. Do you know how much carbs are in here? I do. I also know how bad it tastes. Do you know how amazing it tastes? Tastes good, but then I feel disgusting after.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth inning for the ACT will be the catcher coming in for Nick Norton, Josh McGovern, and takes his 2 pitches, 2 balls.
I wonder if she's actually serious. Kind of dropped it enough if she actually is serious. Cat also assumes that every male will have any.
And in pitching for South Australia, number 32, Scott Humphreys, is now doing the pitching. Josh McGovern walks for the first runner of the bottom of the fourth inning. And batting will be Jamie Sheehan. Sheehan gets a single into left field and advances McGovern to second. Runners on first and second, and the batter Jeremy Bradbury in left field. Bradbury takes the first one for a swing and strike and advances the runners to second and third. Bradbury goes down looking for out number 1. Now batting, number 55, the right fielder, Matt Wickham. Wickham takes the first one for a strike. And Humphreys locks up his second strikeout in a row for 2 out. And now batting, number 96, the shortstop, Justin Laskowski. Laskowski scores 2 runs on his 3rd hit of the game. That's 3 in a row for Laskowski.
Adios, amigo. Adios. The game's over. Back to the other field.
That's what happens when they line up.
The game is over on the 10-run mercy rule at the end of 4 innings. For the ACT, in the bottom of the 4th inning, they scored 2 runs. They had 2 hits. They left 1 runner on base. The game is ended in the 10-run mercy rule. So for ACT, they scored 10 runs. They had 7 hits. And they left 5 runners on base. Falkart struck out with 8 batters, allowed 1 hit. In his 3 innings of work, Jay Sulu came on in relief and struck out 2 batters and allowed no hits. Laurie Peters takes the loss, allowing 8 runs on 5 hits. And Scott Humphreys, in his 1 inning of work, had 2 strikeouts, allowed 2 hits, and issued 1 walk. The next game on this diamond will feature New South Wales and ACT, and that'll be approximately 7 o'clock.